everyone, Joy here. I'm back with the 6 Minimalist home tour. First things first, yes, this is my natural hair. I love how dark it is. I think this is my dark femme era that I'm introducing. For now, you guys already know I love to change up my hair and my style. On that note, I would love to talk about change and how minimalism sort of helps me change better. There's really no one set of wisdom, right? I always say everybody's different. What you value in your life is different, and it might even change as you age, as you gain more experience. People's priorities shift all the time, and consequently something like our home reflects our mental state or what our priorities are. For instance, if you're trying to save up for opening your own business, maybe buying a bunch of clothes, unless you're trying to open a fashion business, I don't know, and buying a bunch of unnecessary things for your house is probably not helping with your goal. I think one of the most defining qualities of being human is our ability to change and evolve. If I never bother to change my ways, if I never bother to change my situations, change the relationships that I have, change the way I look, I would never really experience life in the ways that I want to experience it. My life is so much more fun because I allow myself to stay flexible and I'm willing to let go of the old to invite the new. I used to be very ashamed of how quickly I'm able to change my ways. I couldn't really find my identity. I like to experiment a lot. You start to wonder, do I even have a sense of self? Am I an alien? Or do I not have an identity? Is this unhealthy? There's a lot of shame and self-dislike that goes with that. But then once I accepted the fact that I'm just a very intelligent person, and because of my intelligence, I'm able to stay flexible. I try to figure out what fashion style suits me. I try to figure out what kind of people that I decide I want to keep in my life. I tried many different hobbies. This ability to experiment with different thoughts and sort of throwing myself fully into different identities is the same quality that allowed me to excel at every topic in school and keep me interested in different types of lifestyles. It keeps me open-minded. If I settled into an identity or a thought process and refused to budge, then that would keep me very close-minded, just as I was when I was much younger, although some of it was conditioning. I think minimalism is for people who want changes in their life. I don't think minimalism is something that people adapt when they're happy with their life at the moment. Now, that's not to say minimalists are unhappy. That's not what I'm saying at all. If you are happy with the way your home is, why would you be interested in minimalism? If you're happy with your lifestyle and how much time you have to spend in whatever it is that you want to spend on, why would you want to adopt minimalism, right? So I think minimalism is one of those philosophies that people are interested in when they want change and when they want to adjust to live a better life that is more authentic to them. Or maybe people love minimalism because they love beige aesthetics. I don't know. That's also a possibility. I will concede to that. And that's also valid. Sometimes you just like pretty things and you think that's pretty. That's fine too. For me, the biggest lesson minimalism has taught me is the ability to evolve and change and let go of the old. Again, I had to let go of my old mindset to invite better experiences. And every day I'm learning to adjust my ways, right? And I know deep down, I do have a lot of control. I talked about how I used to be very controlling about my environment. I still have the tendency, because I want to change the world. I want to make people be better. But, I guess you could say I've learned to sort of direct the energy into me. So instead of, again, trying to find someone to treat me in the way that I want to be treated, I find a way to treat myself in the way that I want to be treated, and also take some ownership by avoiding certain people or certain situations that don't serve me. And if I have to interact with certain people that refuse to treat me right, I have sort of learned to put them in appropriate spaces, right? So, unlike the old Joy, who would do anything for a friend, who would do anything for a lover, who would fall in head over heels, trying to get them to treat me right. Instead, what I do is I look at people and see what they can offer me at this point in their life. And I can sense that they're not flexible, they're not willing to change. Then I just sort of put them in a smaller setting. I know that sounds kind of kind of bad, but do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be looking at someone, and even if I like them, I'm not going to be looking at a person as my future partner if I know they're unwilling to change their ways to match me, because who am I to change them, right? You know, I will try in the beginning, but if I see that you're not going to change, I'm simply going to see what I can get from this interaction, just as you're getting what you can from me. And that's that, you know. I've learned to sort of set my limits and expectations. And that's really the only way I feel like that you can navigate in this life without feeling victimized. And I have met people who, you know, are always the victim in no matter what situation they're in. But then you can also kind of see that they never take any responsibility in changing themselves to live a life that they want. Once I accept it, then I'm able to accept my own flaws in my own life, right? For instance, I know that if I want to have more viewers on my channel, then I'm going to have to make more effort than what I'm doing right now. Even organize my videos better, even have more of a regular schedule. Do more research, figure out what people want to see. Pay attention to the metrics. Do you know what I mean? I already know all the things that I need to do to improve in certain areas of my life. Not all, but I know a lot more than I give myself credit for. And I'm willing to bet a lot of people do know what they can do to be better. If I can accept it, and I don't think I'm better than you, you can accept it. For instance, if I want to be healthier and more fit, I know I have to go to the gym. I know I have to eat better. I can't just be eating sugary, starchy things. Because what will people look up to me for? For lazy lifestyle? If I'm undisciplined in my work and I never work on improving myself in my craft, why would anybody respect me? So sometimes, although I said this in last week's video, sometimes people are just bitter, they're jealous, they just want you to feel bad about yourself, they want to lower your value. That's true. But in other times, they are giving you feedback, they just want you to do better. The only way to figure out whether or not someone has bad intentions or not is actually not to try and sit there and figure out whether they do or not. The only way that you can comfortably improve your life and live a better life is to always choose to take positive action. I think I said in one of my recent videos, a client is giving me a feedback, right? They hate the hair that I gave them. I think it looks good. Then it could mean either they just hate me and they want me to feel bad about myself. Maybe they're jealous, I don't know. But on the other hand, maybe they just want me to improve. They just want me to be better, and they have better expectations and they're going to help me level up. But what's not going to help is if I sit there and analyze, like, what did I mean by that? You know, like, and try to feel like a victim. No. The only solution in that situation, personally, that I feel like is the most productive one, is for me to work on my craft and just be better without letting anything discourage me to a point where I stop taking action. I feel very passionate about this because this is something that I can relate to. And it's the same line of thought about being flexible. Allow yourself to be flexible when it comes to designing your own life, when it comes to having more empathy for the decisions that you will continue to make in the future. And allow yourself the room to evolve and change, because guess what? If you are happy about your situation right now and you don't mind being taken advantage of over and over again, if you don't mind wasting your time and resources, if you don't mind cleaning all the time, then there's really no reason for you to listen to me. But I feel like you are watching this video. I feel like you're looking because you are indeed unhappy. And insanity is what? Repeating the same behavior and thought process over and over while expecting different results. It's not going to happen. You have to make different decisions today. Again, I'm not preaching to you. I am talking from my own experience. As you're doing things to change your life, change your ways, stop hating on yourself so much. You did what you had to do with the amount of information that you had in the past. And I'm telling you right now, you are allowed to make different decisions. You are allowed to expect different things in the future, as long as you're willing to take action and experiment and make different decisions this time. That's what I wanted to talk about for this week's intro. And without further ado, let's start this week's Minimalist Home Tour. Let's go. Hello everyone, let's start this week's Minimalist Home Tour. First things first, yes, my bed is looking very barren. I think, what is it, according to one of my trolls, it looks like prison. I think it looks worse than a prison, to be honest. And that's just how I roll. And you can see I've done my blanket and bedding washing. So my home is actually getting clean. I'm very happy about that. And also my nails are super cute. So that's that. But yeah, so tonight, because I don't have my blanket that's dry, essentially what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have the air conditioning off. It is summertime, so but this way I don't get cold at night, and if need be I can always turn on the floor heating, which is very common in Korea. So this is kind of like the control. When I turn this on, I can also have hot shower, so on and so forth. And you can see I actually have to do a bunch more laundry. I have to, these are clean laundry that's dry that I need to fold away, and I usually put all my laundry over here. These are my current season clothes that I folded and put away. This is actually a swimsuit. But I just wanted to show you, I do have a lot of clothes these days, a lot more than before. All my winter coats and stuff like that are in the suitcase. So up here, let's just go through things quickly. I've got my jewelry and coins and stuff like that, a little Vaseline, this little mist thing that I got, and of course sunglasses, underwear, hats, so on and so forth. And let's go into the fridge. I've taken out my food trash, so I'm very happy about that. It's looking pretty clean. And down here you can see I don't have any groceries. I really need to go grocery shopping. I'm not gonna front. I've been ordering a lot of food, so I've been just ordering delivery and taking out the trash, so on and so forth. Let's do a bathroom tour real quick. Over here you can see actually I have 2 conditioners. One of them is almost out, and the other one's new, so I've kept both of them. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use up the one that I have, but I do have a backup right away. I think I only have like 1 or 2 more uses out of them, so I don't usually have 2 of the same thing, but sometimes when I'm in the in between stage, I will have 2 items of the same thing. And this, I wanted to show you these little like shower gel and conditioner and shampoo. Was from this place I stayed at. I will include a clip for y'all at the end of the video. But yeah, so I actually took them as you do when you go to a hotel and stuff like that. So I've been using them up. So I'm gonna try and use these up first. So this conditioner is kind of like what kept me from having to buy a new conditioner, but I did buy a new one because I'm almost out of them, so on and so forth. Makeup remover, because this is a lady's house. And you can see my toner. I've used quite a bit of it. I think last time I remember it being like up here when I paid attention. So once I use this toner, I will use face cream and I'll use body lotion. So these 3 are usually my skincare products, but these were given to me as a gift. So it's like skin emulsion, pretty cool. It's like golden snail, whatever. But I haven't touched them. I haven't opened them yet because I'm going to go ahead and use these up first before I use those. And of course I've got my little disinfectant thing for my finger because they get crazy. Makeup remover wipes. This was a gift, I believe, from my mother. Got my floss. I've got this like extra toothpaste that they gave at the place we're staying at as well, so I have that. Of course I got my deodorant, nose strips, and tweezer, and my lashes that I probably need to throw away, but I haven't done that yet. And up here, of course, toothbrush, toothpaste, another medicated cream for my fingers, feminine hygiene product, and comb and stuff like that. So that is the bathroom situation. And of course there's cleaning supplies. You can see I've got 2 scrubbers, 1 mold killer, and another like drainage cleaner thing. You can see my bathroom can use clean, but I'm not stressing out about it just yet. Let's go into the kitchen area. Of course, my door handle working overtime, holding my backpack. And this is my kitchen. You can see I have this rice package that I still haven't taken out yet. So I haven't been cooking. This is a good sign. There's the big umbrella hanging here. This big umbrella, again, I didn't buy this umbrella. I don't know where it came from, but I have it. Maybe one of my customers, I don't know. Maybe someone gave it to me. See, like sometimes I be getting things and I don't even remember where they're from. And of course I've got these are all the shoes that I keep in the house. I do have, I believe, like 3 or 4 heels at work, and one of them's broken or whatever. I lose track. I do have a lot more items at this point, which I'm not too used to. But yeah, there's like my indoor running shoes right there because I've just gotten back from the gym earlier today. And of course I have my headphones here, and my dishes are done, but they're not put away. And down here, I bought more toilet paper. I've got my trash bag here. I don't use trash can. And, I've got more like laundry detergent and mold killing solution. I still haven't bought a strainer. So this sink is empty right now. Like I don't have a strainer in it. I really need to get it. but I haven't been on that because I forgot about it. It's not my priority. But you can see I've eaten like some of my noodles, still have 2 rice packets left, but I do need to order some groceries, which I might do after filming this video. And of course my mannequin head is still in there. And again, my home tour is very short because I simply don't have a lot of stuff. And let's just go to the outro. So that was my home tour for this week. I hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time with more content. Bye! Mwah.